Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Over to the left. Serginho. What a throw in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Azar. It's Azar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Adams gathers from the goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Chiellini. Sporting still without a single shot on target. Sporting ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He is through here! And they've been given a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Up he goes! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Beckham with the short one. Chance, surely! They're up to 5 corners now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's there to retrieve it. Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. 30 minutes gone. And the pass is intercepted. Played out wide. That's a super give and go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Van Dijk. It's just beyond his reach. Beckham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. Batistuta. Cafu. He's picked his way through. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to...
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Sporting leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Sporting carrying a 1-goal lead. Adams gets good distance on it. Chiellini. Beckham running with the ball. Mbappe! The less said about that pass, the better. Aimed beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Lam. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Searching pass he's played there. Ferdinand makes the interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's De Jong. Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Lam has it in a wide position. And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sporting have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Batistuta, voted man of the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
And it's Beckham. And this is Neymar. And it's Neymar!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Knocks it into space. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's on it, can he get away? Plays a sharp... Great chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Sporting have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Beckham.
Sporting really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Marvellous goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Palestine get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. He's picked his way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Number 21, Frankie de Jong.
And we're off again.
Number 7,
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Threads one in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. This looks promising. Lahm. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross to the back post. Header! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for a runner. Now it's Mbappe. A heavy challenge. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that is a good... And the shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Palestine take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now the cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 3, Van de Ven. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 17, number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution.
He
taking
gets
place.
big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries a shot! And he's following up! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Sporting really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe, and he's surging through. Just the keeper to beat! Ferdinand, long ball looking to counter. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least...
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And that's going right the way across. Cannavaro. Van Dijk makes the interception. Belletti. And Adams. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of it? And Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted. Tries a shot! Mbappe is flagged offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Looks across and plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Can he finish? Goal! Sporting! There is the breakthrough. perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Neto. Gets into some space. Hangs one. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Chiellini can get it clear. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Pedro Neto.
Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cafu. That's a cute ball.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Good run, lovely.
And it's half-time here.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Sporting can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now he's got space here. Vitinha, and it's Ødegaard.
Sporting are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Good chance here! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Mbappe.
Lahm.
Scholes.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Ødegaard.
Ødegaard. This is promising. It is a corner, good chance.
It's their second corner of the game.
Big header! He will be livid with himself.
A
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
aimed beyond the defence.
Hitters! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, their fourth corner of the game.
Gets Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 23, Scholes. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's a good run down the right, pass somewhat off target. He's picked his way through. Rice stood his ground strongly. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for the run. Now it's Ødegaard. Pires. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of... Goes for a shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Ødegaard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice. That has been cut short. Costa Curta.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Pires. 5 minutes to add. Cafu. It's a really well-measured ball. Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to fight. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Batistuta. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Batistuta. Aubameyang. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kubo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Scholes. To Lahm.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Kubo. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Conte. Scholes. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Son Heung-min receives it in a good position here. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Batistuta is flagged offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Aubameyang. Scholes. And here's Batistuta. Applies the finish! And he's done very well to deal with it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Villa.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is a great pick out. He might be in here! Chance! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That was... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Sporting are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 97, Aubameyang.
So off we go once more.
Son Heung-min,
Sporting carrying a one-goal lead.
number 17,
Scholes.
Batistuta.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Coming on the field, number 23,
Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's the shot! Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sporting take the lead. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lahm. Oh, it's played into the area. Nicked it back promptly. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. And this is Forlan. He's got away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Torres. And he's away. Forlan! Oh, should have put that away.
Forlan fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Right card! Harmlessly behind. The final 5 minutes. Scholes could driving. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Substitution.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has been indicated.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Conte. Kante with the clearance. Xavi Alonso. And it's Scholes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and
And
stopped
that will be it.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sporting can always take more positives from a result like this.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Tigris.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Mbappe.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Lam. Ball's gone out of play.
No way through.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Hullet. Roberto Carlos
Has it out wide and in...
a mighty effort!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Hullet.
And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Looking for options for movement.
And the finish! Goal! Sporting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes...
Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm. Cross to the back post. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. They get a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Out towards the flank. Mbappe! Oh, important interception.
And he's opted for the long pass.
He's not got that quite right. Roberto Carlos.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Hullet. Cafu. And the first 45 minutes are up.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Some first half thoughts?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Xavi Alonso.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Sporting come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hullet. Some resolute defending there. And it's Scholes. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, it's Nedved! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Tigres grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes back. Cannavaro. Sporting, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Tigres clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to the...
Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And that has been cut short. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Great vision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's a throw-in. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Celtic.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So that's got things underway.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Martinez.
Good ball over the top.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Messi.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And it's Lahm. Lahm delivers.
A header! He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still goalless at the moment. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm.
Scholes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Sporting do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's tried one! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Out for a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Haaland!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Celtic have their second corner now.
He's got tall. Danger averted for now.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's beaten the last man.
It's Scholes!
It's hit the upright.
Messi. Looking for the run. Lam cuts out the pass. Xavi Alonso. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that was vital. Cruyff, a player of legendary status.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Searching pass he's played there. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Costa Curta. That's Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Celtic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in a great position here. That's a cute ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Messi simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Substitution for Sporting, number 7, Batistuta.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 14.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Heinz Rummenigge.
Time and again they are repelled.
Suarez. Number 11.
Now it's Van Basten. He's through, now is he in?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Cruyff.
Sporting really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's having a shot! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And that's it. Sporting perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the...
There's the shot!
And he's there to belt it away. Jordi Alba gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And smartly reclaimed. Alonso aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's superb. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Germany, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nice control. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Germany have their second corner now. And he's there to get it away. That is lovely. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xabi Alonso made a good run there. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. And the pass is intercepted. Rooney. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Germany presented with a golden opportunity here. And no surprise, that's a booking. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, great save by Dida.
Oh, once the save was...
Oh no, what has happened here? No way through. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk. Messi. De Ligt. That's Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Suarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And we are already promptly back underway.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Good ball over the top. And the volley.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Germany. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Batistuta.
Chips it through.
Now it's Batistuta.
He's in a great position here, and he's found a way past.
Takes a shot! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cruyff.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Rooney. Ferdinand. And that's that. Germany have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.